Off I go! So, the bike's definitely lighter after the Christmas trip. I lightened it up a little bit, put some clothes in the back of the bag behind me so that there's less in my panniers, which has made a difference. And it's given me some space to put food and other stuff if I need to. And then was a bit ruthless of throwing a few bits away that I didn't need or didn't bother taking. So yeah, hasn't really sunk in yet that I'm going away. Even though I'm on the bike, sat at Junction, and I'm not coming back to Auckland for about 6 weeks. I'm sure as soon as I get out of my comfort zone, or out of my area that I normally cruise around in, that'll make a difference, but for the next hour, it's pretty much all the stuff that I play with, so I know the way. Still on the road that me and my friend Tom just sort of always used to ride. He used to just come home from work and then do like a 300-kilometre almost loop. It was almost maybe 300. It was a bit ridiculous sometimes. Get back at like 10 o'clock and be like, oh, can I bother to eat before I go to bed? Oh, it's nice of him. Go, 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 go. Shit. Almost. This is my view for the next like 3 days hopefully, just cruising along the coastline, watching the boats, like seeing hills and stuff and whatever. It'll be really good. It's quite warm. I don't know what temperature it is, but it's quite warm, probably 22, 24, something like that. But it's like quite humid, which is a bit rubbish. It's so good knowing that I'm actually doing my trip. Like, it's been 2 years kind of in the making, if you like, although it hasn't really, that's a lie. I came to New Zealand to just do the standard backpacker trip, you know, like travel by boat or by car, whatever. And then I got a job at a bike shop at Tech Moto in Kingsland, and obviously working with all the bike accessories like helmets and everything and luggage and stuff, and talking to bikes, I was like, oh, I just need to get a bike. So I ended up thinking to myself, well, if I buy one, I might as well buy one that I can travel around New Zealand, right? And working at the shop meant I got a bit of a discount, which helps setting up costs, because, well, I didn't have anything. I left it all in England, all my bike stuff. And then it was all road gear. It wasn't really for what I want to do here. Although I did bring my panniers over, so they are. I've owned them for like 9 years. They are from my Bandit. But yeah, so I spent basically a year saving up for the bike and buying the gear, and obviously using it a little bit. So therefore, things broke, and then I had to buy a different thing. And so I'm now pretty good with my setup that I've got, because it's all been tested. So hopefully I don't wear it out, or haven't worn it out too much. And then it's just a year of like saving, and then realising I need more stuff, so also spending. And then and then of course waiting for summer as well. There's no point in doing a trip in winter, especially in New Zealand, because the South Island, as much as it's probably amazing in winter, it's not very bike friendly when there's snow on the ground. So summer it is, it being January now, or late January. It's perfect, so off I go. But loads of people in the shop are like, "Oh, you go away on a trip?" And I'm like, "Yeah, just like soon." Not a bad view to end the first day. I've got about 100 kilometres left to go to the campsite I want to stay at. Yeah, this is the top of Mount Maunganui, and my bike is where's my finger, about there, and in that building they said to me that if I wanted to I could leave my gear there, so I did. So that meant I could walk all the way up this hill without having to do it with my bike boots or anything, which was handy. Apparently the campsite that I'm staying, or I want to stay at, is down here by about 12 k's. It's now 6:50 AM. I arrived last night about 7:30, so I had enough time to sort of get my tent set up and have a bit of food before it got too dark. Then I just stayed in my tent because the flies and mozzies were out. It rained a little bit last night, or early hours this morning. Yeah, off to the East Cape and Gisborne today. The road coming here to this little campsite was awesome, but my other camera died, so I'll see if I can get it on this one. It's really cool. It's just like canyons and gravel tracks and stuff, so I'll see if I can get that recorded. Anyway, time to get up. I opened the door to my tent, stood up, and as I was putting my boots on, I had a real sense of freedom. This was day 2 of my trip. No work or anything to get back to, just a few hostels and ferries booked. Breakfast is important to me, but to help get on the bike a bit quicker, I thought I would just have a banana. I took a large deep breath of fresh country air. Oh, bollocks! As I bent down to pick it up, brushed the dirt off, and I thought to myself, well, bollocks. I'll just have to eat it anyway. Get it in you. Swing and enjoy itself at the back there, and hopefully it's still there when I find a bin. This is the cool road I was saying as I was coming in. I want loads of roads like this. It's really cool. Probably more tiring than tarmac, but mist in the morning, the clouds and the river, and oh, it's awesome. Look at this shit. close to the East Cape. Pretty sure this road goes to it. And the road to here has been absolutely epic. It's just been like 35k's, 25k bends, all through mountains with the sea on the left the whole time. Been amazing. I'm guessing this bit, but it looks alright. See how many tourists we have on the other side, shall we? 4 kilometres or something. Oh, it's loose as well, ish. Just waiting for a camper van to come in the corner now and mow me down. So. Bumps. Pretty cool. Want to come back here? Yeah. Couldn't have asked for better weather today. Lovely. What a nice place to live, apart from not that you've got any real commodities other than little Foursquare down the road, but I like to live in a place where I can order pizza, get it delivered, and still be quick access to the country, which is difficult. What a road! Awesome. Oh, hello. There it is. There's the lighthouse. It took a few minutes just for me to lock everything onto the bike, and then as I walked up to the lighthouse I saw a baby horse, a mummy horse and a daddy horse. This is the most easterly point in New Zealand, so Mum, I can't get any further east without going, well no, I think I'd end up going back towards you if I went any further that way. So yeah, this is the view from the lighthouse. Pretty cool. And there's 800 of these steps, which I've now got to walk back down again, which is a little warm in bike boots. But anyway, at least I'm going downhill, not up. What I have found is it really makes a difference wearing like bike boots where you can't, that's me like tiptoeing. So walking downhill, it's kind of quite hard on your heels and you brace your feet, and it's quite jerky because I can't tiptoe them and sort of soften my blow on them, which is a bit tricky, hence me using my stomach to help me. Ugh. Yeah, this is going to be a good workout. Tonight, second night, I pulled up to this campsite and it was $12 for to pitch my tent, or $15 to get a little bunk bed. So parked the bike here and then into this little door I got a bunk bed. It's not like amazing, but it saves me pitching my tent, and because that's why would I want to do that if I don't have to, for $3. It was a wet start this morning, so got all this get up on, and I've had, I don't know, half an hour, 40 minutes of like some gravel roads, and this is where I have arrived. Rare Falls. I didn't bother doing the sort of rock slide because of the weather, it was a bit crap. So, but I did see the falls, and then I've come here, which I can't remember the names, Donna something. But there's some cool, I'll show you. There's some cool like cliffs and river here. I'm basically driving alongside this, but further up on top of the hills. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I just come here. As I came round this corner here, I come round and then the back end just went, as soon as I touched the grass, went right the way around, so the bike's now facing that way, but I didn't turn it round. Did it all on its own. So the first time I dropped it on this trip, it's easy to pick up this, although it's heavy. So yeah, that was a touch awkward, dropping it, plane is closed. And there was people right there, so rather than taking a picture, I just went, ooh, I just picked it up. And then I thought to myself, oh, I should have taken a picture. Never mind. I'm double checking to make sure I'm on the right road, but State Highway 38 has become gravel, which I wasn't expecting at all. It's fine, but I wasn't expecting it. Why do I always ride past and look at a really good place to stop and then don't actually stop? I do it all the time. We're in a perfect place to drop the pressures. I'll do. Just put it in there. Shady spot. Not the easiest thing manoeuvring this necessarily when it's all loaded up. Oh, that river's moving quick. Be a good river to play poo sticks in, wouldn't it? Gone.
I had my pump and gauge at easy reach, as I was always changing my tyre pressures between dirt and road. I found that having the lower tyre pressure gave me more confidence as well as making the bike feel more stable.
Right, pressure's down. Let's give it a go. Much better. I'm going to try it out. I dropped the front to about 20 psi and the rear to about 24. All I want to do is go to Lake Camerwana. Oh, I forgot what it's called. Camerwana. Something like that. And go to the viewpoint. Have a look. Turn around. Go back. So I've got to get to Napier-ish. And then to Wellington the day after. Nice. Just want to see the lake. Oh, found it! Don't worry, I found it. See if there's a viewpoint. Something lookout, 30 minutes, but I don't know where. I assume it might be a walk. Slam it here on the wrong side for a second. Oh, look at that. That's kind of the view I wanted. Look at that little white camper van that was up here. Looked like he seemed to be in like a little viewpoint. Which I wouldn't mind getting. Kind of rode past it on the way in because I knew I'd be coming back this way. It's like 62 kilometres of all in the same place. I don't know why I need that much room, mate, but yeah. Oh, that's where the lookout is. That was a steep climb. Decided to stop at the viewpoint and come up. So now, this is what we've come to see. And that climb was worth it. I'll video the way down because it was a proper like rock climb. Oh, hang on. It's half an hour walk. I've done it in about 10 minutes up. So 10 minutes down, 20 minutes. I used to do that in Australia. I always used to beat the times for the walks. I presume they set it out for people with kids and people that don't walk as fast. Yeah, don't need the gym doing this sort of stuff, especially with my tank bag on my back. So yeah, it's pretty foresty. I got signal. Whoa. That was weird. Who'd have thought I'd get signal up here? Like one bar, and it must be in the right point where she rang me. There's a cave in a minute, which is really cool. Here we go. Not even in a minute, right now. I'm wearing sunglasses, makes this a bit tricky. You're not going to see anything, but you actually go through here. It's pretty cool. It's all dark for you at the moment, as much as it is for me. There we go. I'm also, because it's so early on in my trip, I'm a bit wary. I've got my helmet like locked to my handlebar through the Barkbuster with a big like lockable carabiner, and my jacket's just folded over the top of it and nothing in the pockets or anything, but I'm a bit security conscious. I had a bag stolen off the back of my bike in K Road. It was actually just full of wet washing. The place where I was staying didn't have a tumble dryer at the time, and it was winter and I needed to dry my my kit, or my clothes, sorry. So I got to I washed it in the washing machine, then put it in the bag, and then rode it to the laundrette. Realised I didn't have any coins. Stopped into a little corner shop, or dairy as they call them over here, to get some coins. And I was probably 2 minutes, and someone had whipped the bag off the back of my bike, which is kind of hence why I now have that mesh net over the back of my new bag. Partly because there's things in there like my camping gear, which is far more expensive but also more valuable to me at the moment than a few t-shirts and boxes and stuff. But it was expensive to replace it all nonetheless. Like, by the time I'd replaced the bag and the straps that they'd nicked as well, and then all my clothes, it's probably the best part of like $500 I would have thought, all in. And I had to go and yeah, a bit of a police report, but that didn't do anything. And then I replaced it all. I just laugh about it now, really, because they probably thought there was some expensive stuff in there, and me being like 5'3" and about 53 kilos, they're the equivalent of kids' clothes to anybody that lives on K Road. So they probably opened them up, looked at it, realised they were all wet and small, and ditched it, which makes me annoyed, because I know that there's nothing even that anyone could get our use out of. Maybe the bag, but
I don't think they stole it for the bag. Where the oh, that way. I was thinking I can't go down there. I don't remember coming up that. A few people have obviously gone exploring and changed the track somewhat. A little cave, sort of. I think we're almost at the bottom now. Tell you what, you wouldn't want to be short, tall in here, would you? Here's another little sneaky view, if I can get it. Done. So, done in 20 minutes. There she is. There's the heat. Let's get back on it.
Riding in New Zealand is not a chore. Like, the views are pretty cool, and all the roads have just been like this. It's cool. That one might have been a little quick. Oh, they're just gonna get me any minute. Rain mode on. Right, every time I pull over or looking for a campsite, say an hour before, it started to rain. It's rained every evening so far. It's annoying, it's the one time I don't want it to rain, because then I have to pack my tent away wet, and I can't exactly sit outside. Lightning! Thunder and lightning. Oh, that was wet. I'm hoping this rains now and then sods off. I've got about half an hour before I get to the campsite.
I've been at this campsite since about 4:30. It's about 6:30 now. By a lake. It's pretty nice. Just south of Napier. Just north of Napier even. And so I've had some time to go over the bike and just do a few checks on it. So yeah, just dry everything out from the last 2 nights and tune out, got my camp chair, everything's set up. Quite pleasant when you turn up to a campsite early. And it's just going to go over everything and see what's wet. I found my fly net, which I've not used it, like a little head net. Not used that at all, but it was soaking wet, so I thought we'll dry that out. So yeah, just going to chill out here and enjoy the sun.